Hi everybody, this is Gabriela Brunner from thenewfirm.co. Check out this gorgeous retreat here, the beautiful Four Seasons Hotel at Peninsula Papagayo in Costa Rica. And I'm here coming to you because I wanted to talk to you guys about feeling stuck at your current job and different ways that you can understand that you aren't, and give you some practical tips on how to actually continue to make money even if you need to quit your job. So let's say that you find yourself in a situation where you're just done. You simply absolutely cannot continue to be where you are, but you are making a pretty good salary and you've got bills to pay. You can't send warm and fuzzies and love to the insurance company or the mortgage company. I don't know, maybe we can try that, right? But the point is that there are so many different ways that you can earn money that aren't necessarily related to your job. So I want to take you guys to think about different things that drive you, different things that you enjoy doing. So maybe you don't make any money on them right now. Let's think of these as your hobbies, activities that you enjoy doing. And you think to yourself, how can I possibly earn any money doing these things? Well, I wanted to introduce you, and I'm actually going to give you some handles on Instagram, but the beautiful at the Garment Life, she is one example of how you can monetize something that you enjoy doing. She's an ethicist and also has been building up her capsule wardrobe project, and she's super awesome. And anyway, you can go check out her handle on Instagram at the Garment Life and just see how she has been able to get some sponsorships, get some people to pay her basically to offer their products and things like that. And that's actually a really cool and creative way to get yourself out there. So maybe you love to write about cooking, or you love to write about being a mom, or you have really awesome practical tips on how to be a better saver or do some things that are better with your money. Maybe you can come up with a blog. Maybe you can come up with something that, gets enough following that you can then turn that into a way to monetize that. And the point here is that I want you to think about different ways that you can use the things that you love doing to earn some money. And I'm also going to get a little, you may not like me about when I say this, but I'm going to give you some things that you can really start doing tomorrow if you really need to earn some money. How about an Uber driver? How about a dog walking service? How about working at a beautiful hotel or a beautiful spa? There's so many different things that you can use your skills to do that you don't have to be stuck exactly where you are. You can definitely go out there and make a lot of money. You can wait tables. You can, trying to think of different things that I've done in the past, a temporary job. I mean, go ahead, get yourself signed up with a temp agency. And when something comes up, go ahead and do that. And I kind of want to get a little bit of a rise out of you right now, because I want you to see, okay, do I really want to start a dog walking service? Do I really want to have a temp job where maybe I'm working 3 weeks on and maybe don't have anything for a couple of weeks? Is your current job starting to look that bad? Now you have stability. You have a consistent paycheck every Friday or every 2 Fridays. You have some benefits that maybe you don't get if you have one of these other opportunities. Or maybe these things are coming up and making you feel more excited about leaving your job because you recognize and understand that there are so many other ways to earn money. And here we are, we're living in this beautiful world where if you have an iPhone or an Android or whatever and some internet connection, you can start creating something online. Think of my story that I told you the other day. I was 13 years old and I took an art project from school and turned that into a business where I was selling cards. Now, I get it. I'm a mom of 2. I have a husband. I have a mortgage. I have law school debt, all of that kind of stuff. And it's actually taken me a lot of trial and error to be okay with earning less money, to be okay with putting my loans on deferment when I needed to be okay with maybe not paying more on my mortgage every month to try and pay it down faster, to be okay with maybe not having coffee every single morning from Starbucks or Caribou and buying the $6 coffee. Maybe I just buy the $2 coffee that day, or drink the office coffee, which isn't always that bad. So what I want to try and help you understand as you consider whether you want to really change your job right now, it's a couple of things. First, it's making that decision. First, you want to try and really understand, is where I'm at really that bad? You know, sure, there's a couple things that maybe I don't like or maybe I don't agree with, but in the bigger picture, are those pains things that I'm willing to endure because of the fact that I have a consistent paycheck, because of the fact that when I go home at 5 o'clock, I am done. I don't have to worry about my job. I have my weekends to myself. I have stability. I have security. Do those things start to all of a sudden feel a lot better to you when I tell you that your other opportunity could be scooping ice cream somewhere? That might be a great job for a week or two, but then you may not, you may start to find some things about that opportunity that you don't even really enjoy anymore. I was thinking about this beautiful place that I'm at right now. And I was thinking about, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be so wonderful to be the guy that serves, the smoothies on the beach every single day, or to be the person who gets to check people into this beautiful resort day in and day out. And I was thinking to myself, when your vacation is every day, then it's no longer a vacation. And even a job that seems super amazing for a week or 2 weeks or even a month may not be cool anymore, or may not be super enjoyable when it becomes your every single day. So inevitably, there's going to be pains. There's going to be things you don't like. There's going to be, mundane tasks that just make up every single job, even if you are at the Four Seasons in Costa Rica, bringing people their food or checking them in or giving them massages. So just think about that. Think about something that you love doing. Think about whether it's something that you would still want to do every day. Because once you do decide to do something every single day, then it kind of starts to feel like a job again. And when you think about that, then perhaps the place that you're currently at, you start to see some of the good things. You start to realize that maybe it's not such a bad place to be. And the few things that felt like mountains instead of molehills or anthills or whatever the saying is, make a mountain out of a molehill, they really start to get smaller and smaller because you start to see the positive things about that job. And you start to realize that you want to be able to, for example, play tennis when you want and not have it be a job in that you have to teach tennis to somebody every single day. So I just wanted to take some time to give you those tips about just figuring out different ways that you can earn money as a way of recognizing that you have possibilities, that you have opportunities, that you're not stuck where you are. And when you start to do that, I want you to make a little list, make some notes about the positive things that start to come up when you start to think about, what is really going to change when you leave the job that you're at and, and start to pick up something that maybe is more temporary, maybe is more immediate, that you can make that change. And then you start to realize maybe where I'm at isn't so bad. Or it starts to confirm for you that where you are is as bad as you think it is, and that you're done. You just don't want to be there anymore. But there's a list. There's hundreds of different things. I actually invite you to Google it. Different ways to earn money right now. And you're going to come up with so many different creative ideas about how you can start making money, so that allows you to leave the job that you have. And when you do that, this is my biggest piece of advice. When you do decide to make this career transition, when you do decide to leave a job, what I really invite you to do is actually make a plan. Make a plan so that you know what you're getting yourself into, so that you're not leaving one place and just blindly jumping into something else that could be putting you in a worse position than you are now. And so I just invite you to think about that. And it's actually something that I'll go into a lot more in my online program, Operation Change Career, where we talk about how to make a plan and the different categories that you need to think about: financials, non-negotiables, the pain points, like we were talking about, the mundane things that you're willing to endure. And you can start to put this together for yourself so that you give yourself a little roadmap on where you want to be and how you want to get there, so that you're not just taking these blind, uneducated, unresearched steps into something that could, you know, make you feel worse than where you are now. So I want you to just consider, what other things could you do with your time in order to earn money? How much money do you need to earn? So is it feasible to leave your $45,000 or $50,000 a year job for something less flexible that maybe you earn a little less money, but you're a lot happier? So that's part of your plan process, right? And then when you start to think about what other opportunities are immediately available to you, I listed some of those things like being an Uber driver or whatever. You can start to really think about, okay, do I really want to spend my time in a car all day, or do I prefer to be in this office, earning my consistent paycheck every week, even though, you know, there's a few things here and there that I'm not crazy about. So really the moral of the story here is that you're not stuck, and that there's so many different things that you could possibly do to earn money if that's the goal. But if the goal is to really dig down deep and find your purpose and figure out what it is that you're truly meant to do, the reason why you were put on this earth, then I invite you to take a little bit more time, question things a little bit more, explore things with curiosity. And as you start to get a little bit more clarity around the feelings and the emotions and the ways that you want to feel every single day at your money-making venture, then things are just going to become a little bit more clear for you around whether you want to stay where you're at, whether you can have those feelings in the combination of your job and then having a hobby that, you know, fulfills sort of these other things. Or perhaps you're somebody who needs to feel that every single day in all aspects of your life. And that's when you can start thinking about whether it's time to really make that career transition. So I hope this has been really helpful for you. I know that this is all information I would have loved to have at different points in my life when I was jumping from one job to another. And I just want you to really, really let you know that you're not stuck, that there are so many different ways that you can approach this situation, and you are always supported and you all are always taken care of. So just trust in that and know that you can make the change that you're looking for. But it all starts with a little bit of clarity and some careful planning and a lot of support. So if there's anything I can do for you, please go ahead, join our Facebook group, email me at gabriela@thenewfirm.co, check out the website, thenewfirm.co, and just drop me a line. Let me know how I can help. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you have a beautiful day, taking a little bit more of this peaceful, relaxing scenery here. And I will be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.